And we're back. I looked up how to do a thing, and this is being done in post, because, well, my recording program decided to shit the bed. So I have to do this in post. That's okay, because we're going to go to the mall, and we are going to fuse up all of the things. There are lots of quests for us to do involving fusing, but I need to clear some space in my persona, and Asperus can eat shit, because she isn't helping anyone right now. So, I'm going to do my best to sum up things that I couldn't do much better yesterday when I recorded this, as well as make a little funnier jokes, possibly. Because this entire video is quite boring. It's doing as I said, doing the quests, and the first thing we need to do is fuse a King Frost. Now, the guide that I said to find an Orpheus, which we just picked up, and an Omitsuno, which I actually had already at this time, but I'm a moron and forgot. So I'm doing this again. It's just fusion things to finish off most of the fusion quests. And for some reason, this guide was a liar and did not tell me that's. But for some reason, Thor will work. I don't know entirely why. I don't understand fusions on my own. Something about averaging the levels of the two things that you fuse and yada yada yada. But we need to register Thor, because Thor is quite good and I don't want to lose the levels I have on him. So we're going to save him for later. And then we're going to fuse a King Frost, because we need a King Frost. Both of those skills are okay. They're not great, but they're okay. And here we go with King Frost. He's a derpy snowman king with a lock for a belt. And he's going to level up and do things. Unfortunately, not with anything useful. But Wind Amp is slightly better than what he had before, so... Only slightly, though. It's still not good. And Ice Break is worthless. Growth 1 is okay. I would still prefer a better skill instead of Growth 1, but we have Growth 1 on our King Frost. And now that we have him fused up, we're going to grab the other parts of Black Frost, because we're starting on that quest. We need a Pyrojack, which apparently I had this whole time. I forgot. A Jack Frost, which we've been using for a good while. Well, I say good while, I mean, you know what I mean. And we need, well, Thor again, because, well, we burnt him to make something useless. And a Queen Mab, which I forgot was in the Lovers. So there it is. Queen Mab. So, with all the parts of Jack Frost, it's time to fuse them to make Black Frost. Not Jack Frost, we already have Jack Frost. And that's all you do for that. Those skills are rubbish. As are those skills. And those skills. I just sort of tried to get anything that was half decent on him for a moment, and those are average, I suppose. We're not going to keep him anyway, so his skills are irrelevant. But if I could get decent skills on him, I would have saved him as a fusion component. I think I do still have him in my inventory in the next video, but I don't remember. He's not particularly interesting. Though it's strange that he has that he has weakness to light. I suppose because of the darkness. Because of the strong against darkness thing. I guess that's why. But that's fine, because we have Black Frost now. Now it's time to turn in the quest that I don't think we actually took. And it turns out, no, we didn't take the quest. Now it's time to take the quest. Hey, we've finished a quest! I don't know Black Frost's sad tale, so I can't tell you what it is. But we got that, and we got a baseball jersey. I think that's for Junpei, but I don't remember. Now we're gonna start the quest to fuse that thing. Guramakala. Now, Guramakala, we need to do a couple things before we can actually fuse him. Because he's a cross fusion as well, need a and those other things that were there. I didn't prepare for this. This all made better sense in the original dub. But the things that we're going to need first, we are going to first need a thing called a Nijimatama. Now, to make a Nijimatama, we need to combine Nekomata, which is actually surprisingly useful in these high-level fusions, and a Fornius, which I forgot what it was, but here it is here in the Emperor. This weird bat manta ray creature. We need that to make a Nijimatama. They're very useful. We'll need those for a lot of things. And just like that, there it is. It's a temperance, so I don't really care about it not getting any bonuses. It's not going to do a thing anyway. I don't think I want to be on the same coin as you, you strange teardrop. It's better than the angry apostrophe that is another Matama, but we'll get to him later. And with him, we need to fuse that with a Rakshasa, which we are looking for right now. There it is. The Rakshasa. Because this particular Matama and Rakshasa create another thing that we need for this main fusion. There's a lot of fusion chains here, and that makes Gur, not the small dog thing from Invader Zim, but this weird, like, vulture crow skeleton. That. And he's ready for action, but he's not going to see any action, aside from having his face smushed together with something else. Now let's see what else we need. We need a Rangda, which is right here. We don't have one of those. I thought we may have in the original. Need a Vatella and a Taraka. I think we find Taraka first, because he's in here somewhere. There he is. There is Taraka. Weird skeleton man thing. And a Vatala, which is a devil. I actually knew that one. But we don't have the space to make him, so we must throw something into the garbage. And we can't do that inside the Velvet Room, so we have to go outside the Velvet Room. What can we throw away? Oh, Mitsuno, he has no purpose anymore. We've done his quest, and we can't do the fusion he was supposed to be a part of. So screw him. That's what I say, and I'm sticking to it. Now we go pick up Vatella. Vatala, whatever. This weird elephant thing. And let's smash all those things' faces together to make another thing. It's actually quite handy how when you have the things to make a thing, Igor just flat out tells you, there's a thing you can make. So that's pretty cool. And those skills are acceptable to make this strange thing who's ready for action as well, but will not see any action because now he's but a trophy to us. Yes, it was quite hard actually. There's many steps into that one. I actually like big, long fusion things, and Neverose is very important for a lot of high-level fusions, so I'm glad that we picked him up. I actually need him for a thing, for something else that I'm doing, so that's a good thing. And next, we are going to be working on Daisoju, who is the next fusion quest. And for him, we need many, many things. We need a Mithra and all of the Matamas. Thankfully, now we have all of the Matamas, but we don't have Mithra. So we need to get Mithra. And how we get a Mithra is to combine a Seiryu and a Niji Matami. But we're gonna go ahead and pull out all the Matamas now. Or at least... I'm not sure what I'm doing right here. I think I'm pulling out the Matamas. I don't know why I took that one. Ah, yes. We need those two to do another thing. I totally forgot. We need to actually make a Seiryu, which now that we have a Yadagaratsu and a Saki Matami, that's what it was for. We can combine those combine them with Tom Lin. Unfortunately, we do have to burn Tom Lin to do this, but we can just make a new one. We burn those three to make a Seiryu, which we'll need for something else. So that's a good thing we have that now. That was the reason for the Saki Matama. I knew there was a step I was forgetting. Now it's time to make a Mithra. Now that we have a Seiryu, we need another Niji Matama. I keep calling them Matamis. That's not what they're called. And he is down in the... Gotta be scrolling through here any slower. He is right here. Now that we have that, we can smash their faces together to do another thing. But now let's grab the Matamas while we're here and have the space possibly. Come here, angry apostrophe. You will be the cornerstone of my offense. And we're out of space, and that one's winking at me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. But let's go ahead and fuse up our Mithra, which is Seiryu plus Niji Matami, to make this. Another Temperance that we're not getting any bonuses from. I could do I think I have access to the Temperance link, but I don't remember. I might. And there's that. We'll still need one extra space, more than we have. So let's go throw something away to make space for the thing that we actually need. But what to throw away? I want to throw away Black Frost, but I can't. So let's equip Alice, actually. Then we'll throw away Black Frost. He didn't survive the episode. I thought he may have, but he didn't. Poor Black Frost. Fused and thrown away. But now it's time to grab those other two Matamas that I needed. We need another Niji. The overjoyed the happy little teardrop. Don't know why he's so happy. I wish he'd stop. And another interesting combination from Igor. This time we're gonna make a Daisoju of the Hierophant. He's very high level. Those skills are crap. Those are fine, apparently. I would have probably shuffled those again, but that's fine. No, we actually get to watch this fusion. I knew I left one of them in here, I just forgot which one. And that's Daisoju, weird skeleton man with bell. And he will heal us and shield us with his skeleton and bell. He's going to level up a lot, and we're in pretty cool stuff. Like Samsara, which I don't know what it does. Also, Nullified Dark, which he's learning now. Nullified Dark. With this skill, he is immune to all forms of to all forms of instant death, which makes him incredibly good. He can avoid a lot of the nonsense the game likes to throw at you. But now it's time to pick up some personas to use my... Actually, let's take the quest to make this thing first. That might be handy, because you know we've already made it. Yes, it was very hard to do, but it was rewarding. I love doing these fusions, I really do. I wouldn't say master, Theo. I'm actually quite crap. But we got a W outfit for Ken. I'll show off these outfits later, I'm sure. And the next fusion quest is to get Alice with Megiddo. Now, we're gonna do the lazy man's way of doing this quest, so I'm not going to do the actual fusion for it. Because we're gonna get the Megiddo card and just teach our Alice Megiddo. Because it's much easier that way. I need my Tom Lin back, because I'm not going to be without Tom Lin. And then it's time to go and make sure we have all the personas we need of the different Arcanas. Because we still have social links to do. We have a Strength, an Emperor, the Lovers. Which ones do we need? A Priestess. I forgot the Priestess. That's why I had Asperus in my party. I totally forgot. I knew there was a reason for that low-level persona in my team, but I totally forgot why. So, Asperus. That's why. So let's go pick up our Asperus again, because she's cheap. And pathetic. But we have that now, so that's cool. And that concludes our time in the Velvet Room this video. We've done a lot of quests in there, and we did a lot. All very good things have happened. Now it's time to go and get our rewards from the police station that I've been forgetting for a good while. A bunch of mysterious dolls. I don't think I want them. I really don't think I do. Oh, homunculus. Yeah, fair enough then. Homunculus are very good. Slash repeller. That's fine. It's not a great reward, but it's fine. And that is a sixth of what all those fusion chains cost us. But now we're gonna go handle some inventory management. So in the next video, you'll see back to at time of recording me, where he has already checked out all of his equipment and armor and sold everything that he needed to sell. So I hope you enjoyed this fusion video, and I'll see you in a moment.